Thank you. Thank you. That one was called Maria de Penina. And that was written for a wonderful experience we had in Portugal on a mountain called Penina. So just to kind of maybe go a little bit more in depth about the history of the instrument here. Again, it's called the hammer dulcimer, not to be confused with the lap dulcimer or the mountain dulcimer, which comes from the same region, which is the Appalachian Mountain region. That instrument, that the mountain or the lap dulcimer, sits on your lap and you fret it, sometimes called the fretted dulcimer, and strum it. And that's a much smaller instrument, a little bit sort of hourglass shaped. This is the hammer dulcimer with this trapezoidal shape. It's like a trapezoidally shaped box, basically, with bridges and strings stretched across the bridges that you hit with these sticks, which are called hammers. And the instrument, the original version of the instrument, comes from Persia, which is now Iran. It goes back a couple thousand years. And there it's called the santur. You can find it also in India, where it's also called santur. And you can find it in the Middle East, different versions of it. There's a kanun, and that sometimes is plucked. You can find it in China, where it's called yangqing. And their hammers are made from bamboo. So not only are they rocking on the fulcrum of your index finger, they are flexible within themselves. So they just look like a big blur when people play them. And I have no idea how they aim because the whole thing is wobbling. Not wobbling, but flexing. But it's very cool. And they can play fast because the bamboo is very light. And then all over Europe, pretty much every country in Europe has their version of it. And they have their names for it. In Germany, it's called the Hackbrett, which means chopping board. And in Hungary, they have a version called the cymbalom, and it's very large. It's like that table there, basically, with the big legs. And it's almost like a little piano. And if you think about it, it's sort of the predecessor to the piano, right? Because when you're pressing those keys down inside the piano, there's hammers that are hitting strings. So, and then in Finland, they have a version called the kantala. That's also plucked. And then somehow it made its way to the United States, and we got this. Every instrument, every country has their certain way of tuning it to accommodate their approach to melody. And some people, instead of holding it in between their thumb and index finger, use the first and second finger. Instead of this kind of relaxed arch here, they have a groove so that your finger just fits right into that little groove. It's pretty cool. The Persians have that for sure. I bought a pair of Persian hammers. I have to work with them. So I'm going to play I haven't played any traditional music yet tonight, so I'm going to play some traditional jigs from Ireland. I call the set The Boys of Ballasdare. Thank you very much. This next one is called Trinity. Thank you so much. Well, this one is called Rhythm in the Rain, which we've gotten quite used to the past couple of days. And by the way it works here at Soul Food, the amazing Kevin Oakes and Makia are such great hosts, and they have music here many, many days throughout the week, and they are able to pay us a small stipend, and the rest is up to you guys to sort of fatten that up with tips. And I don't know, we have a tip container somewhere. Do we have one up on the... right on the piano. And it looks lonely up there, so consider paying it a visit. It's kind of like public radio. And I'm doing my pre-spring drive, pledge drive. So, as I say, this one's called Rhythm in the Rain. I wrote this quite a number of years ago. The rain is falling from the sky, and the knots to me have all been untied. Oh, the days, they're getting longer, and our love is getting stronger. I really hate to say goodbye. It's quiet now, so I can hear a city life has dropped down several gears. Oh, there's rhythm in the rain, melody coming down the lane, sawdust and you affect me. You have gone away to work today, and there's nothing I really have to do or say. I just sit here with my guitar. I got some flowers in a jar, and I smile at them the way things are. The leaves are little drums played by the rain, and the thrushes sing their songs in the noondays. Oh, the crows, they call complaints for the babies that were late, and it's all okay. From the sky, and the middle lets out his deep blue sigh. Of the chickens, they come home to roost. We got nothing to really prove, and nothing that we have to hide. Thank you. So sometimes I play at alternative churches. In fact, that group of people that was at that table back there, I met at one of those churches, Unity. They're called Unity, or Centers for Spiritual Living, or Unitarian churches. And sometimes I'm also a speaker at these churches, which I'm going to be doing on Sunday in Mount Vernon. I'm going to be guest musician and guest speaker, and the topic that I will be speaking on is the trickster archetype, which I have found to be a very interesting concept, very rich. And one of the things that trickster does is it basically it creates divine disruption. And so it can be difficult, but it's ultimately a good thing. So here's my song, The Trickster. Trickster, trickster on the run, dream of lightning and then come undone. What a heavy load to bear when you don't even know you're there. Trickster, 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 Mercury, Hermes, Loki. Or sometimes you play the fool, other times you break all the rules. Leave it up to us to decide which lines we won't cross. Trickster, 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 Mercury, Hermes, Loki. Hey, yoga, contrary, raven, crow, and coyote, monkey, monkey, chango, all on sea. Oh, so wild and untamed, in your light we do not have a name. In your shadow we let go of shame and stand out in the pouring rain. Trickster, 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 Mercury, Hermes, Loki. Hey, yoga, contrary, raven, crow, and coyote, monkey, monkey, chango, all on sea. Trickster, trickster on the run, dream of lightning and then come undone. What a heavy load to bear when you don't even know you're there. Thank you. Couple more dulcimer pieces for you here. And this one's called The Magic Shirt. That's not how that goes. Thank you so much. It's really been a treat playing for you guys tonight. Thank you so much for coming out and listening and being so open and present. Again, my name's Carolyn Cruso, and I want to thank Kevin Oakes on sound over there. We couldn't do it without him. Thank you so much. And your baristas here, give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. And if Makia is still here, and even if she's not, give her a big round of applause, because she and Kevin are the owners, and they make it happen. So I'll leave you off with this one last set of tunes, a traditional set, starting off kind of slow with a piece called Small Coals for Nailers, and then I'll work into a couple of lively jigs to get you energized. I'm sure you're energized with all the coffee you've been drinking, but to head home and get ready for your day tomorrow. So thank you so much.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Carolyn. I don't know if you noticed that, but just when Carolyn plays the dulcimer, she's all smiles. You can tell she loves playing the